MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the pitch. And it's 1-1. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The count now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Eric Hosmer would be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Count remains full. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Segura.
Ball, that's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Real Muto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. Line to the right side. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-0 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jay Bruce. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. Two outs here with a runner at third. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. From the stretch. Line drive base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Ready on 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Bruce. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hazley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So the base is empty here with one away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Grisham charging forward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Franchy Cordero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 33,
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Sent toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball. Down to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Bryce Harper looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Count 3-0.
Rhys Hoskins will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. First and second now, one man out. And he fouls this one off. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right by him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two out here and a runner at second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Nope.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres 0. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now that third baseman, Manny Machado.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Now, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. To short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And he popped him up. Tatis onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Swing and he pops him up. Hosmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0.
Ball inside.
No runs, just 1 hit and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top 4-0. Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 55, Matt Strom.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lined hard toward right center. Cordero is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Slider laid off for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That misses. 2-0. Now here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck, high and deep to left field. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Bruce is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And in steps Manny Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Machado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handed. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2
Phillies.
trips for him thus far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 4, Kingery.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A man at third with 1 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The pitcher, Aaron.
Digging in once again, Aaron Nola. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
The batter.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So digging in now, Trent Grisham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In there, a base hit. Grisham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
In now, Francisco Mejia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. The high fastball is in there. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Nick Pivetta comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 43. Nick Pivetta.
Franchy Cordero will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Juan Lagares will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Juan Lagares.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 6-1. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Bottom of the inning now, and Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce.
Number 9.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Well struck down the right field line. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. fouled off. The 2-2 pitch is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Padres 1. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Segura is calling for it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Padres.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Stepping up now, Adam Hazley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The center fielder, Adam.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Don't let that down. Hey.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Set to deal on 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Craig Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bryce Harper will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Stammen is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's inside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit to third. Profar for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. De Ellis Guerra comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jurickson Profar.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. Down.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Bruce on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 33, Frankie Cordero.
Padres down to their final out now, and in to hit next it'll be Franchi Cordero. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And there's ball 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final today. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Paddock was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 3 hits. 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.